thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. There's the handoff. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title, the SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll try the option play here. He keeps it. Can he get there? He's got some space. Look out. He breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences of the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's got space. Breaks free down the right side. Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's that defense shifting again. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Too much speed for the defense. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that, and that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice, solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. To throw, it's Becht. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
As the 1st down is still going. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player. It's great for the program. And because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Peoples. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff in a single back formation. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Will hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here comes the pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first and still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Rebels have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. Caught in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they've regained the lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Ball handed off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking for some space. It's Hansen. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they go on top here in the second half. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Hit just as he throws the ball.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? And he's stuffed. Again, no room to run. This defense playing well.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not Not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this fourth down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here's the handoff. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, what a threat it is to have a tight end that can have this type of ability after the catch. Normally we see these big tight ends that can use their body and match up against players over the middle of the field. But here the athleticism after the catch to take it the distance for a touchdown. That is impressive.
Automatic on the PAT. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. One back into that field, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And it's Ole Miss in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Lacey. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is hammock plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, this is something that we see week in and week out. Every one of these defenses and these defenders are becoming more aggressive at the football. You see the punches and the strips. They're trying to get that thing loose, and as soon as it's on the ground, you got the potential for scoop and score. This one's headed back for 6. What a huge play for this defense.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Back to throw. It's Specht. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You need a 2nd possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaking into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Trailing by 2 possessions here late. Obvious call to go for it. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pounding away with the run game. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking for a gap. It's Lacey.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He hands it off from the gun. Powers through. And there it is, the crucial first down that can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He's got room to run. Look out. He's got space. Breaks into the clear. First and goal. They play this right. They can pretty much put the game on ice. And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. The confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We're exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this this is and what a wonderful accomplishment it is. The biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. And that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Clapp and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.